What are gratuities? Can you smell smoke? What restaurants cost?
Hey fam, so today we're just answering questions that we've got from clients, from YouTube, from Facebook. We just want to make sure that you have all the information so you can have a stress-free cruise anytime you go, no matter if it's by yourself or if you use a travel agent. Ready? Let's go. One of our faithful supporters and faithful clients, and that is from Miss J. Clark 5467, and she's asking, how was the spray for the wipes? Did it work? So Jay is referring to our last packing video and our Amazon video where we talked about a new product called Potty Fresh.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, on cruise lines, they prohibit us from bringing flushable wipes.
Right.
But if you want that extra fresh feeling during that, time in the bathroom, this can be a great substitute. And so, yes, it did work. It's not wipes, but it did work, and we will be using it. So we recommend. So our next question comes from Tanya Nicole, and she is asking us to specify which restaurants on the celebration cost additional money.
Right.
Okay. So the ones that are going to cost money are going to be the Steakhouse, which is Fahrenheit 555. Emeralds, which is an a la carte restaurant. There's also Rudy Sea Grill.
Yeah.
And then Teppanyaki. And
my favorite place to go on the last day of the ship
is Seafood Shack.
Yep, you got it.
And so then there are some exceptions. Now, Chibang and Kachina, the second night you go back, it will be $8 per person for Chibang and Kachina.
And that's as of December 2024. Now, for lunch, Chibang and Kachina are free all the time.
Yeah. So hopefully that answers your question, Tanya.
So this next one makes me feel like my Atlanta vibes have come out. So I'm assuming this person's from Atlanta. Check out his page. This is Petway Travel. I just like that name.
Petway Travels.
Yeah. So their question was, on our balcony tour, and we showed our balcony from deck 10 with the huge balcony, and you could see down to deck 8. His question was, knowing there's a smoking deck on deck 8, could you smell the smoke from the smoking deck?
Yeah.
And the answer is, where we stayed at, no.
No.
So and here's the reason. Because the smoking on deck 8 is only on one side of the ship. How you can tell if your room is going to be affected by smoke is the odd side of the ship has the smoking deck. The even side does not have the smoking deck.
Yeah.
So I can't personally say. I just always know to always get on the even side. So I never am close to that. But I was actually booking somebody, and I totally moved their room because I did not want them to smell the smoke. And so I'm pretty sure on deck 10, you probably can't smell some smoke if you're right by the smoking deck.
Yeah. Now, the second part of Bankhead Travels had another question, which was, how is the privacy on our balcony? And I think we had good privacy.
Yeah. And they cannot see you. So it is pretty private.
Yeah, I think the only time I saw someone, of course, was when I was at the railing. And, of course, you can see down. But when we were just sitting in the chairs relaxing, we didn't see anybody. So,
babe, the next one comes from Ehud. They were asking if Petway Travel, that's us, if y'all didn't know, if we actually book travel through our website. And the answer is yes. If you want to see our website, we'll put the link down below.
Yeah. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
So our next question comes from Miss Renee Humphrey. Do you know her? Do you
I've met her once or twice.
Yeah. So Renee was asking, how do we seal our vacuum bags on our way back home?
Yeah.
Which is a great question. So we actually take our vacuum pump with us so that once we open up everything, once we get there and unpack, when we're ready to seal everything back up, we have the pump.
Yeah, and it's only about this big. I'll throw a picture of it up so you guys can see it.
Yeah, it's real small, very compact. All right, y'all. So we actually got a message from a frequent cruiser.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So we thought it would just be a good piece of information just for everybody to know.
Yeah.
So she didn't know that there were Facebook pages for cruises.
Right, yeah.
So we recommend to always check Facebook.
Yeah.
For every cruise, there is going to be a Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
So all you need to do is in the search bar in Facebook, type in your cruise your cruise ship and the dates you're going to be on the ship. And 9 times out of 10, someone has created a Facebook group specifically for that sailing. It's a great way to get to meet people before you actually get on the ship. Some people throw in good tips, It's just great information.
So I'm in the group for the Icon of the Seas, the next sailing we're going on. Mm-hmm. And I got some super helpful information. Yeah. On the Icon of the Seas, you book your shows on the app in advance. Yeah. They actually told me as soon as they came open. Yeah. So Royal Caribbean does not tell you the date it's going to be available, but the Facebook group did tell me. And so there are helpful tips that I've gotten from every single group I've been on. Yeah. I've found out about the best drinks to get on the Facebook groups. I've seen things like bar crawls. I've done gift exchanges. Mm-hmm. Yeah, check out the Facebook group. So we get tons of questions. This is maybe the most popular question that we get. It's going to be about gratuities. Mm-hmm. So what are gratuities? Do you have to pay them?
How do you pay them?
How do you pay them? So here's the lowdown on gratuities. You're going to be charged for them. So Royal Caribbean, Carnival, Norwegian, everybody's going to charge you gratuities, and there's no way to get away from them. They're going to charge you in the beginning. You can pay for them in advance, or you can pay for them afterwards. They're going to charge you on the last day. So it takes care of everybody that serves you the whole week, the whole cruise. So the people that you see and the people that you don't see, like room stewards, dining staff, but also the chefs in the kitchen, and the people down in the galley that actually bring the luggage up to your room once it gets on the ship. And so that's what gratuities do. Now, if something happens and you don't get great service, on most cruise lines, you can go down to customer service and adjust them based on your level of service that you receive. So thanks for hanging out with us. If you got any information you want, here's a few more answers to questions we got from the internet. Peace.